ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to look at final algorithm for multiplying decimal numbers from Lizard Learning. It's another math bit, and if we put all the bits together we get a whole pile of bits, making a whole pile of knowledge which we can use to solve the problems of the world. Now, first of all, a few things you must know before you do these exercises is your number facts. So, if you don't know your number facts, get over there and get stuck into learning them, and you will find the whole world will become a lot simpler. Alright, final algorithm for multiplying decimal numbers. Here we have a 3-digit number multiplied by a single-digit number in a number sentence. This is the problem that maybe the teacher's given you. This is now how you probably should, well, you should set it out something very similar to this. As you can see, set out beautifully, everything's underneath each other in the houses. That's another thing you must know, the houses of numeracy. And there we have at the bottom the answer. Now, I really, and high school teachers love kids who, when they write the answer, they write it in a little sentence. Right? There's a problem, they know what they have to find, so they write down what they have found at the end. Everyone's clear, we know. Then all that teacher has to do is mark it. Right, wrong, look at the working, right, wrong, and away you go. So, multiplying, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 1 makes 10, 3 2s are 6, 1 makes 7. Answer, the product is 702. Magical. Loving every minute of this. We have the same digits now, but now we're getting into the decimals. 2 decimal 3 4 multiplied by 3. What we do here is we simply multiply it as if there is no decimal, as if it's all whole numbers. You set it out as if it's 234 multiplied by 3. So you do it exactly the same way as you did the last one, which is whole numbers. So we go ahead and do that. 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 1 makes 10, everything right underneath everything else. 3 2s 10, 3 2s are 6, plus 1 makes 7. But this is the kicker. At the end of the problem, when you're dealing with decimals, you look at the two multipliers. You've got 2 decimal 3 4 and you've got 3 multiplying together. They're the multipliers. What you do is you simply look at how many decimals are there all together in the multipliers. Well, decimal house is tenths, that's 1, and there's hundredths, that's the second house. There's 2 houses. How many houses in the multipliers? There's 2 there and none in the 3. Okay, so you're looking after the decimal point. Decimal 3 tenths and 4 hundredths, 2 houses. So there's 2 decimals. Therefore, the answer must have 2 decimals. 7 decimal 02. Now you can easily go back and say, rightio, let's see, if we just had, instead of 2 decimal 3 4, we just had 2 multiplied by 3, we would get 6. So our answer, it's around about 6, it's 7 decimal 02, close enough so that we know that we have got the decimal place in the right place. Let's move on to the next screen. Let's look at 2 decimal 3 4 multiplied by 3 decimal 2. 3-digit number, decimal number multiplied by a 2-digit decimal number. Now we're getting serious. Once again, what we do for our setting out is set it out as if they are whole numbers, as if it is 234 multiplied by 32. Let's look at how many decimal places are going to be in this answer. Okay. Look at the multipliers. 2 multipliers, 2 decimal 3 and 3 decimal 2, the 2 multipliers. How many houses are there altogether in the multipliers? There's 1 there, there's another house there, that's 2, and there's another decimal house there. Altogether 3 decimal houses, so the answer must have 3 decimal places. Now let's multiply it like it's 234 multiplied by 32. Remember, multiply as if it's whole numbers first. 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, making sure everything is underneath everything else. Make sure you keep everything okay. Setting out is neat. Right, now we're multiplying as if it was whole numbers. We're now multiplying by the 3. We must have a 0 there, as you know. As if it was whole numbers, you'd be multiplying by 30, so you put the 0 down there. 3 4s are 12. 3 3s are 9, plus 1 makes 10. 3 2s are 6, and 1 makes 7. Adding up, 8, 2 and 6 are 8, 4 and 7. How many decimal places did it have to have? Remember, there's one house there, one house there, one house there. 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 7.48. 8. And just checking, once again, 2.34 is close to 2, and 3.2 is close to 3. Multiply those and you get 6. Once again, 6, 7. Okay, that shows us that it's going to be that 7.488 is pretty close to the right answer. As a matter of fact, it is the right answer. Alrighty, that's another maths bit for you, and we will present more maths bits in the next series of lessons. Bye for now.